Hi, my name is Emma Jane. I live in England, UK, and this is a video for 30 Seconds to Mars for a special project they're working on. And I have agreed to answer 10 questions to help them with this special project. So I will read the question out and then I will answer. Okay. Question 1, what is your biggest dream? Yeah, my biggest dream right now is actually to go out. Go out, singing, dancing. I used to love karaoke nights, but I also got involved with jam sessions. So I would love actually to go along and do another jam session evening. That would be incredible. I've got some friends actually of mine who still do jam sessions, you know, say come along when you can and whatnot. First hurdles is to get it over. For me, anyhow, is a babysitter for my daughter, and trying to get her agreement to let me go out is another one. But I love singing, so I would love to do that again. Going through live performances with everybody and just joining in with the others as well, getting up and down and performing on the night. I think that'd be incredible. That sounds so simple, doesn't it, really? It's just that, but yeah, I haven't done it for years, so I would really like to do that again. Okay, question 2 was, if you could say one thing to the echelon, what would it be? I would say a big thank you, because I'm quite a newbie at all of this, actually speaking. It's a, let me get the words out. There's an online site called Vert. It's run by 30 Seconds to Mars, and the echelon are all members on the site, and day or night, okay, any time of day, any time of night, to be quite honest, there's always people on it. There's always someone to talk to. There's always some conversation going on randomly, crazy stuff sometimes, and you're like, all right, okay. So I found for me, it was a really great way to interact socially with others, meet new people, and these people can be anywhere from around the world. Seriously, be speaking to people from Italy, Spain, Lithuania. It's just crazy, but the idea is crazy because I mean, you're sat at home, you're just in your living room, and yeah, and you're having all these chats with all these people, regular chats as well. We're always on it. Same here. And you get to know everybody, and it's lovely actually. So for people like myself, so I'm a mum, so I don't get out that much. I'm a single mum at that, so that makes it a bit harder, to be honest. So yeah, there's plenty on there I've met already with children. They're in a similar boat. Get back from school run, tea time, dinner time, bath, whatever, bath time, sort them all out, then sit down. Hi, how's everyone doing? How's your day been? It's pretty similar to yours, actually. There's people from all walks of life on it, though, obviously, and everybody shares the same interests, which is the music of the band and getting along well. Everybody's really friendly. It's good, yeah. So thank you, Echelon, for being there for me, even in the middle of the night. I can't sleep and I've woken up and there's still somebody to talk to. I really appreciate it. I do. It's good. It's been really great. As well as social theatre time. Yeah, we've done quite a few of them as well on the website. We get live with the band as well. They come on, they want to chat. So everybody's type, press return, quick, get your message on the stream line. But he goes go crazy at that time. I mean, there's like, what, 2,000 people, more, whatever, on it at a time when the band members actually come on to talk to everybody. And yeah, you got to be quick. Yeah, I mean, people now just like quickly be typing in 15 minutes before they're due on, just to make sure that their message goes on to say they've said hi. Because yeah, it's just really busy, but it's fun and everybody loves to do it. And they do different timings now. Kind of like going out to cinema, but you know, for those of us who can't just say I'll go out Friday night at 8 o'clock to the cinema, you can still actually enjoy your rest time, your peace time, and have other people doing the same thing, so that's nice. And you get to know everybody well. Yeah, I like that. Okay, question 3. What was your most memorable show from the This Is War era? My most memorable one, I think for this one, I have to say my most memorable video about this, that was out at the time was Do or Die, because this was at a time, it was some holidays. Mummy was still recovering, so I had to have an operation in July. And I was at home with my daughter. She's on the summer holidays, all bored and everything. But, you know, we do art and craft, other things going on in the house at the time. But anyway, we had the video on Do or Die with Jared getting up on the stage. And he's got hold of this big pole with a flag. And he starts spinning it around, he's dancing. You know, it's the flag represented for whichever country that they're playing in at the time of the concert. And my daughter, she's like, wow, look at that, Mum. What's Jared got hold of? So I'm explaining it's the flag for the country that he's meant to be in. And she's like, oh, great. I want to do that. Can I have a flag? Can you make me a flag? I'm going, no, I really don't I don't just have one lying around. I'm awfully sorry, Bev. The way you do. And anyway, no, she didn't give up there. She decides to do a bit of digging herself. Comes back over to me. She finds a pole. I mean, a little, you know, child's pole, but I have no idea where it come from. I really don't. No, still today don't know what it's come off, should I say, really. I'll find something when I know. Be missing a handle or anything. Anyway, so she finds more tinsel and other stuff around the house, like ready for Christmas that we had in. And she's like, right, okay, let's make the pole. So we ended up tying all this tinsel around, you know, it was like a big streamer line then. So she could run around the living room while the song was on, dancing with this streamer, you know, cascading around everywhere. Oh, she was having the time of her life. She loved it. And Mummy's there going, I'm not going to forget this one. I'm getting hit on the head and smacked in the eye with tinsel and having it half wrapped around my neck off the side of the couch. Go, what are you doing? And she's still running away, pulling on it. So it was funny. Yeah, I like that video then. That one made me laugh about all the shows. Plus the fact, actually, it was one of the first times I was watching it. It was realised that Jared gets everybody up on stage as well. That was like, what? I couldn't have surprised that one. But absolutely amazing, wasn't it? With everybody then getting up on stage and getting to meet, you know, talk with the band and dance around and go mad, go wild. That was cool, yeah. I like that one as well. Okay, question 4. Yeah, number 4, yeah. What's your favourite song from This Is War and why? Okay, my favourite song is This Is War. Yeah, that's scary. because I heard that song, right? There's so much, what a year. But that's all I can say. This year has been unbelievable for me, yeah. Like literally, it's been one thing after another. Every time you think, seriously, that can't happen, can it? Can you just go through such and such? It's like, yeah. And people who talk to are just like, how are you doing? Yeah, what's going on now? And then like, here's something else. Get this. Guess what happened here? So basically, the biggest thing with all that is I had a battle myself actually for 6 years since my daughter was born in 2006. I found out, the other year that some problem that had happened at the delivery of my daughter, basically the forceps delivery of my daughter, had caused the damage, quite bad damage. At the time, they never said it happened, and previously after that, I had 6 operations, and three at one hospital, 3 at the other, so 6 in all. And no, they could never find out. They still did not determine what this problem was, although I was going all the time, this isn't right, maybe it's that, oh, it's just this, oh, it'll be them, back over to them, it's nothing to do with us. So I went on and on and on, yeah. And then finally, I got it found out, and with a lot of tests going on, scans, if like that, it was stressful, yeah. But happy to finally know I hadn't been wrong in the way I was thinking. You know your own body, as they say. I certainly did there. So I just said, I was told basically I was going to need an operation again. I said, another one? Yeah, and one after that. What? Two more then? Not just talking about one. One was a trial, one was the second. Something to do with the nerve damage or something that basically the forceps destroyed the pelvic muscle area. It caused nerve damage, and then it caused a puncture into the bowel. So it actually was a problem between the two hospitals, as I had been going to both at the time. They kept bouncing off the other one, not us, it's them, not you. You know, and you're just in the middle of the time going, I just want to go home. I've got a child to look after here. I've got my parents working full time and hanging on to even come here to hospitals around when they can look after her. And I get here, I come in, and you tell me to stay overnight, and get sent home the next day with no answers. Nothing done. Same problem I came in here. Same problem with the GP. So I went on mental. It wrecked my brains. Clearly, a lot happier now than I did about 4 months ago before the last operation. So stressed out then. Yeah. So we spent this summer listening to This Is War. Mummy's own battle of war is still going on. Then it was a kind of a war in the house as well about just getting through the summer holidays. Really hard. And money. There was just so many other different things going on around it. It wasn't just one issue. There was kind of falls into a few, doesn't it? Then one problem causes another, and before you know it, you're just like, what? Yeah. So what do I just say? What? Can't say any more about it now. Let's just sing. Okay. Next question. Give us an example of a time Mars changed your life. Right. Okay, I've got an answer for this straight away. This is Mars Confessions, right? You're probably going to be upset with me about this one, but it's true. Okay, so I'm going to be honest. I have not been out in years. Like at one time I used to go out all the time with all my friends. We'd be up on music, hanging out, sing songs ourselves in little groups. There's a few did the guitars, we had singers, there was always a group hanging out at the night, and we always kept up to date on everything that way. But I've been a bit of a hermit, or whatever you call it, over the last 7 years with everything. But anyway, it was The Kill. That was my favourite initial icebreaker song. There you go. And it's so strange. I was just here one day over the summer after the operation, going crazy. I really did feel I was going to lose it. Like, couldn't do anymore. I got into 3 weeks after the operation with help from somebody staying here overnight with me, helping me with my daughter. And then it got to near the end of the 4th week. They'd have to go after 3 weeks. And they couldn't help out as much then with work commitments and stuff. So I had to kind of just take over. I wasn't ready. I was in so much pain still, and nothing was healed properly. It wasn't the right time to take any of it on, but there was no choice. There was no one else to hand the reins over to, so to speak, other than me. Which normally isn't a problem. I mean, I normally that's it. That's what I do. I take that on, and no problem with that. But when you are that bad, and you know, you just assume your health, you've got it, it's no problem, fine. But when that gives you an experience of a time when you just don't have it, what do you do? How are you going to get through today? How are you going to do tomorrow if this was bad enough today? And it was awful. Yeah, it was the hardest part of my life so far, definitely. Anyway, I'm going on like this. I had to sit down, I had to do some admin on the computer. There were still bills to pay. There was only me to do it, and my accounts, all this had to get looked at, you know, sort it all out. And then I just said to my daughter in the end, just put the telly on, put that Kerrang channel on now because I'm gonna lose it. I just need to listen to some music, and it helps mummy, so I'll calm down and I can relax a little bit while I gotta get this done. So we put it on, and I didn't notice anything at first. It was the song lyrics. Yeah, this voice, just hear this voice. So. And it was The Kill. Yeah, it was Jared singing. And I didn't know. I didn't know who you were. And I just looked up and saw this man, all dressed up in his formal wear, singing away. And he looked like he had so much pain in his eyes. I thought, oh my goodness. And his voice, you could hear it in all the voice. Really lovely voice, but yeah, it was the voice that you heard it first. And then I looked, and then you saw the eyes and everything, and it was like, oh my god, yeah. So it was curious. So I just couldn't get the song and to stop listening to it for ages. So I just kept like rewind until my daughter wanted to come and watch some children's program on Sky herself. By that point, you're getting bored of it. And it was then I realised I hadn't recorded the song, so I couldn't just go play back again now. And I went, oh no, because I still wanted to listen to it. So I did a bit of research, then Wikipedia, that reliable source on the internet. Anyway, yeah, that's where I looked up 30 Seconds to Mars, which I thought was curious as well, because they'd done all this science stuff with astronomy and Mars probes and space and people going out to Mars now to live there and, falling against stuff, all this stuff. Anyway, with some teaching classes I was doing, and I was like, that's so strange, okay, yeah. And then as I read through all the stuff on Wikipedia, it was like, both the world's Guinness World Breakers. Just look at my tongue. Yeah, the Guinness Book of Records thing. Yeah, for 300, over 309, if I'm correct. Longest tour, and then it was they had Up in the Air put up into space again. I was like, oh, so I'm interested in all the space stuff anyway. So yeah, that was like a trigger for me. I was like, oh, how cool is that? Yeah, and then yeah, I was interested to hear what these other songs were then that they talked about Up in the Air and all the other ones. So yeah, it's been. I'm a newbie in that respect from the summit. That's true, but then I got into one album, two albums, three. What are we on? 3 albums now. 4th album. New one. Don't test me on this. And so yeah, now I know loads of them, and I learned the lyrics. I was good. Okay, yeah, I was very studious with it all to catch up. A revision. Because I really like the song. Yeah, we have them now on my mobile phone going on our school runs, so Bev knows them all too. Yeah, she's very good at it. Okay, next question then. What was the most difficult period in your life? How did you deal with it? I think I've kind of gone over that with that last question. It's the operation this July was the hardest thing. Just to find yourself getting through it. And obviously, like you say, I found these songs from the band. Yeah, I stopped playing them all. So that helped a lot. Thank you. So the labour being the pivotal point of it all. And the labour itself was, my description of it was a butcher's table, without a word of a lie. My epidural wore off. They couldn't give me any more medical analgesics because it was too late now. I'd already been asking for something for ages, but there was no one available to give you it, so you didn't get any. And when they finally did, it was too late, and the anesthetic, the epidural, that had been put in plenty of time. I was good with this. I planned ahead. Didn't want this happening to me. And it did. But it was... And then it went worse with the forceps, didn't it? Because of the damage then that got done afterwards that we found out 6 years later. Thanks for telling me. So that was hard, yeah. But I like to think we're over over the rainbow with this one now. You know, the other side of the rainbow. Finally. Okay, what was the other one? Tell us about your proudest achievement. Proudest achievement, it's got to be my daughter, hasn't it? Hey, after all that, being a mama, she calls me. So when she calls me mama, like that, and you know, I love you, mama, that makes me really happy. Yeah. And then when all this has all been going on, all these things are happening, which has been hard. This summer's hardest, totally, with the walking stick and everything. It's just, I couldn't even lift a cup of tea up, couldn't get out of my bed properly, I couldn't make a bed, I couldn't get dressed. I spent 4 days, you're not even allowed to, you know, bathe or anything, because you've got to keep the back thing where the operation's done all like clean to avoid infection. So with the dressing, so that was just not me. I just did not like any of it. That wasn't good. But what I did get was where we'd moved to this new house, just ready for the 2 operations, basically, financially, physically, the environment. I checked everything on the location, ready for everything I needed right now to get through all this. Ticked a box, basically. And I didn't really know the neighbours. I didn't, not the first operation in February, the second one in July. It was still all getting to know each other from April. The kids, the children were all playing together by now. They're about the same age, little boy, little girl and everything. And all I can say is, without help that I got from them, the support I got from them, just helping me out all the time, things, yeah, that I wouldn't even just ask them otherwise, I wouldn't. But yeah, they'd still be that type of person to say, yeah, don't worry about it, we'll help you. It's not a problem. That's lovely. The help from shopkeepers, because they would load up the little trolley, the shopping trolley and stuff, so I didn't have to lift or carry up bin, because again, I couldn't do any of that. First time I went to the shop there was obviously to get the money out, because we need to get the money out to get the food, to get home and whatever, for Bev and me. But God, I'd never forget the first time I did that. The shooting pains that were going on my back, it was just crazy. Yeah, painful. Oh, I'm so glad to be over that one. Tell us about Jared, about Shannon, and about Tomo. Okay, I think you guys are wonderful. Yeah, for everybody who has seen you, most doubtly feels the same. I love the way in all your shows you're so engaging with the audience, and you take the time out between the songs and you will talk with them and ask people about how they're doing, what's going on. And I think my fondest memory was I saw a show where there was a guy who had like a leopard, is it leopard? Tiger stripes onesie. I love onesies, so yeah, that's why I remember it. But he had a big onesie on in some outdoor concert, and he called him out, and he got up on stage next to Jared, and then Jared was a really good sport, and he said he'd put on the onesie. And this guy was made up, and you could hear his friends in the background, all made up, yay. So they'll take photographs of the band that plays Sex and Mars, Jared with this big onesie on, of their friends and everything. I just thought it was really cool. And then obviously after that, to find out, I think I mentioned earlier, that you do all of the, everyone up on stage, who wants to come on stage with 30 Seconds to Mars. I think that's so cool as well. Because how many concerts do you get to do that in? I've never seen one. Let's not count the last 7 years though, okay? Because maybe someone else has, and I get called out on that one. I haven't really done anything for that long. Yeah, if you could be anywhere in the world right now, where would you be? I would love to go and see the Mayan ruins, okay? Yeah. I keep watching all this ancient aliens, all stuff. I love it. All these theories and stuff going on and everything. But, yeah, the Mayan, have I said it right? When there was the big thing in 2012 over the calendar, the Mayan calendar ending, the destruction of the earth was going to happen, and you know, everyone's a bit like, well, hang on, what do we do if something does happen? It's hilarious. But they were the ones who didn't even look into stuff like that. But anyway, since then, I don't know, I just heard loads of stuff about, I love ancient history anyway, all the old ruin sites, archaeology, what they find, what this would have been, what this could have been. I would like to go and see them for real. Yeah. And the drawings, markings, all of those carvings in the olden days. It's not graffiti, it's a real carving from prehistoric age. Or whatnot. I'd like to go to that. I'd like to see the pyramids too. 3 humongous pyramids. I mean, I just can't even imagine what that would look like. Huh? Other than the River Nile apparently used to run close to them. Could have been a source for hydroelectricity. Who knows? So yeah, I'd like to go and see them. And it's all meant to be linked to the stars anyway, so I love anything to do with space. So I like that one. And finally, am I at the end now? Yeah, I have talked for ages. Okay, tell us a secret. I don't like these questions. There's the secret here. Tell us a secret. I don't know. I'd say if you want to find out a secret from anybody, they say the eyes are the mirror to the soul. So my answer would be, for that question, yeah, if you want a secret of somebody, I'd go up to them really direct and I would just look them straight in the eye and be really intense with it. Yeah, you can't look away. So have your question ready in mind, look them straight in the eye, and then you'll see it. You'll see the answer, because that I'm saying a word, thought will be there in their eyes, isn't it? I've tried that out on people myself and it works. So that would be my final answer for 10 questions to do with 30 Seconds to Mars. So hope you all enjoyed the video, and that's all from me. Okay, bye.